All right, so let me ask you a question. You're going out with a guy, you're going out with a woman, and you want to do a background check. So you go ahead and do it. Do you ever confess that to the person that you're on the date with, Cass?
Well, my friend would like to know exactly that because she did a background check on the guy she's dating. I guess she has a lot of family in law enforcement, and she's heard horror stories, which I know are like the outlier and the anomaly, but you got to keep yourself safe. So she did the check, and she found out some stuff about his past, and she doesn't care, and she's not going to bring it up to him or hold it against him. But she's wondering if she owes it to him to tell him that she's done this and she knows this information, or if she should just keep her mouth shut and play dumb.
Well, I wouldn't say anything, I don't think. Right? On a first date? Even on a... I don't know that I'd ever say anything.
They've gone on a few dates by now. Like, it's turned into, like, from just dating, it's turned into, like, they're a thing. And I think her concern is one day she'll slip up and mention something, and he'll be like, how do you know that? I think it's something like, I think he might have been convicted for shoplifting in the past or something like that. She's like, I don't care. It was in the past. Like, I'm judging him on who he is. I just wanted to make sure he wasn't like a murderer or an abuser or something like that. And she's like, I'm afraid, though, something's going to slip up as we continue dating, and then it's going to feel like a huge lie and transgression that I know these things that he has not told me willingly.
Well, she's just going to have to be more diligent, because I wouldn't say anything either. Like, if it's infractions like shoplifting and things of that nature that are in his past, I wouldn't bring it up. And I get that they're not just going on dates, they're dating. So it's not serious, but they are heading in that direction. But I still wouldn't say anything.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I wouldn't say anything either. And I don't think she owes it to him to say anything, so I don't think she should feel like she has to. But as a guy, like, even if she did slip up later, I would understand that. If you just did it because you wanted to know about who I was, I wouldn't be mad that you didn't tell me and you did it.
I'd almost respect it, to be honest with you. I wouldn't be offended by it, not even a little bit.
You wouldn't feel the tiniest sliver of betrayed that this person you are dating, who you are starting to like really put your trust in, knew this like stuff about your history, which yes, you knew was public. And it's not the problem that I don't have an issue with the background check. For me, it would be the problem that like they know this stuff about me and never told me about it. I would feel kind of like blindsided and like, why are you hiding that from me?
Well, it's like anything. You Google somebody or you go on their social media and you look them up and you find out things. It's not on that's not my I don't feel like it's my responsibility to bring that up. If that's your past and your history and you want to bring it up and discuss it, then by all means. I feel like out of respect, you should respect somebody's past and not bring up things that they may not want to talk about.
If she looked at my profile and said, I'd like to go out with him, but something's not right, I'm going to do a background check on him, I would respect her for that. And I wouldn't be offended by it, not even a little bit.
I wouldn't be offended at all.
Non-issue at all.
Now, so I'm out of curiosity here. Would you guys do background checks on the women you date?
I would never even... No, I mean, when you're talking about a background check, I guess the definition here is like you're hiring somebody or you pay to go online to see if they're... No, I wouldn't, but I would Google her, but more out of curiosity on what her life is like than trying to find something in her past that makes her dangerous.
Same.
And I just want to say that speaks volumes of what women have to deal with when they're dating for safety purposes.
Yeah. Yeah, if you take a look at my profile, you're going to say to yourself, this is not a guy that is going to do anything physically to me. I mean, look at me. I could take this kid. But you might want to know what else is going on in my life. I understand that, and I respect it.
And Mo, you wouldn't do a background check either?
Nah, never even thought about it. I would, like Bert said, Google it, Instagram.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, I shouldn't need to say anything, Cass. 0.
All right.
The Bert Show.
Like what you just watched, you can get more of The Bert Show on your favorite podcast platform. Wherever you listen to your podcast, you can find us. I don't know what any of these buttons do, by the way.